Taylor, do we start with Kyle's parents' relationship?
You know what? I was gonna lead there organically. You know.
Yeah, Taylor had a great segue. Taylor had this segue planned, but Woody just crammed it down my throat. So yeah,
God damn it!
I talked to my dad today.
Future topic.
And he's
my dad's health.
Okay.
Future.
So I talked to my dad today, and he said so. Recently, we had some heavy winds, and it blew a few shingles off his roof. So he had the insurance adjuster come out, and they figured it all out. They wrote him a check for everything, and so he says to me this. He says, I tried to speak to your mother the other night about the roof situation. I don't know if I want to redo the whole roof. I want to reshingle the whole roof. I don't know if I want to change shingle colors. I've considered putting on a metal roof, and so I went to her and I said, "Honey, I want to talk to you a little bit about the roof." He said, and she just blew up right there and started, "What do you want to talk about? You're certainly not doing anything about it," and just like went ape shit. So he was just like, he let her go on, and then she went, "So what do you want to talk about?" And he goes, "Nothing. I lost my train of thought." And he walks away. He's like, "Kyle, I'm gonna put blue tarp on the ceiling like we're refugees." He's like, "Fuck her. She don't like it. She can get up there and hammer some nails." He's like, "I'm gonna put a blue tarp on that roof, and if she don't like it, fuck her."
He's gonna intentionally make it look shitty. Like
Yes.
those houses that like Christian missionaries that are actually 16-year-old kids are building for those poor
It's gonna
Mexicans.
look like a Katrina refugee. Like there should be people on that roof like waving for help. Yeah, he's gonna put a blue tarp on that roof just to spite her ass and pocket the insurance money, I guess.
That's great.
So then he tells me that he's been messing with her a little bit. He says the other night, she likes to take a shower in the morning before work. He said, so I figured I'd just go and turn the hot water heater off the night before. He's like, but damn it, if that water still wasn't hot in the morning. So I got to turn it off a little earlier tonight so it'll be cold for her.
Wow.
So I started chuckling. He said, she's got her own coffee machine. She won't use the pot anymore. She's got the Keurig machine over there, and I'm not allowed to touch it. He tried to use it a while back after I talked him through how simple it was and how it was really a really good cup of coffee. And she scolded him because he didn't put like distilled water in it. He put tap water in. And so yeah,
that's a thing. Right? What is he, a radiator?
So he says. So the other morning I went in there and fixed myself a cup of coffee and had there was a half a Diet Pepsi sitting on the counter. So I just went ahead and filled her coffee machine on the rest of the way up. He's like, bet that tasted like shit, don't you?
So your dad is he's like Dennis the Menace at this point. Your dad is just a 60-year-old Dennis the Menace.
The War of the Roses with like Kirk Douglas and Kathleen Turner. Like it's like that. Like they're sharing the house. We're not going to split this thing up. We're hammering through it. But
this is like the first half hour of Step Brothers. Like, what did she do in retaliation? Did she poop in his shoes or something? Like,
I know what she did. He had some spicy relish that he was going to put on some hot dogs, and she threw his spicy relish away. And it was intentional, and that's what started this. Because he went in there, he was like, "Have you seen my spicy relish?" She's like, "I threw it away." All right then. And then he goes and turns the hot water heater off. So they've got a real childish kind of back and forth going between a 62 or 63-year-old man and a 52 or 53-year-old woman. Is that
what happens when you go over there? Are you like reverting back to like a 6-year-old mentality? And you're like, "Mom, Dad, stop fighting!" Like,
no way.
No,
they don't fight.
No.
So first of all, I don't go over there. I haven't seen her in a while. I just visit my dad. I go see him at his shop. He's usually hanging out over there shooting guns or working on cars or just hiding from my mother. So I haven't seen her in a little while, not since the holidays. But they don't fight. They just kind of stay away from each other and try not to, because if they get too close, it goes poorly.
It seems like there's a lot of, there's no war, but they're having
Cold
War. They're doing is like Vietnam between two superpowers. It's just like a proxy war of pouring soda in the Keurig and throwing away relish. This is going to build up. It's going to hit a critical mass where that spicy relish was all he wanted all fucking day, and he gets home.
It really was.
And when it's not there, something's going to explode. They'll tear another
I
hole
don't
in
think
your
I can
goddamn
co-sign that.
It's that's how it is. It's little petty things. He's like, I asked her to make me some cornbread. She wouldn't do it. It's little stuff like that. It's just like little petty things. They go back and forth with that stuff. So
my dad
That's
got
good
out of
for
the
you,
hospital today. Clever segue there. But my dad got out of the hospital. So for those of you who watch the show all the time, I know there's some people on the stream and stuff. Maybe they don't. But my father has this legendary sex life. And as he was going in, he had surgery on his prostate, which, can have an impact on your sex life. So he's there like on the gurney thing, and he's all drugged up. Like they put him on something just to make him happy and just chill. And I don't know if you've ever had surgery, but it's my favorite drug in the world. I start looking forward to it. Like if there's something wrong with like my arm or knee, or it's like, it's going to be awesome. And as he's high on the gurney, he starts telling all the nurses and doctors about his legendary sex life and how it's like especially critical that they do a good job on this so that he can get it back. And I was just like, yeah, Dad. I've accused Kyle has a bumpy relationship with his mom. I mock one with mine. I'm like, you wore him out, Mom. Look what you did. The man can only take so much.
I just imagine him whispering to the doctor, if you can give me a little more girth, that'd be nice. And your mom being like, no, don't do it.
No more.
Almost a deadly weapon already.
So, but he got home today, and it appears that everything is going to be okay. So,
Awesome.
I'm really happy about that.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. I'm sure the first time he makes love to your mother, you'll all know about it.
Welcome to the house.
Like I don't know if your dad has Twitter, but that would be his tweet.
He doesn't even have a cell phone.
Took the wife to Pound Town.
Your dad, he doesn't have a cell phone?
He doesn't. He used to have one when the moment he retired maybe, I'm making this up, 2.5 years ago, something like that. And one of his first things was to get rid of the cell phone. So
just because it reminded him of work and he didn't want to be at anyone's beck and call.
He's not a phone guy, and he only had it so that he was available to clients. And
is it because the cell phone is the mark of the beast?
Ooh, just like women drinking beer. Yeah, cell phones are right up there with beer and women driving. As far as I'm concerned.
Lust, sloth, wrath, all that stuff. Cell phones.
Mm-hmm.
He does believe in the mark of the beast thing, which I can't see.
I got taught that growing up. It's creepy.
Yeah, but what's funny is like I don't know. You mentioned the eye. Like I guess there's a mark on your right hand that you show to people, and you need it for commerce. So when you say like, "Oh, you talking about the iWatch?" He's like, "Maybe." Like it's a viable theory, Like
is it my Eagles card? Perhaps.
Right? Like your local grocery discount thing where you need this to buy things. It's in your right hand. Like, yeah, this sounds right.
You think when you go to Costco, you think you're just getting good prices on exceptionally quality meat, but really no. It's the mark of the beast.
To Satan. Yeah,
you can only buy 6 pounds of Cheez-Its in one box through Satan. Apparently, it's the only way to do it.
Yeah.
But